Hey everyone, how's it going? Back with Final Fantasy 13, and today we're gonna try and show you a good farming trick against the Adamantoises. They are kind of annoying. Normally people just spam the death spell, but I'm gonna try and show you a strat to fight them head on. But it is kind of like a hit or miss situation, and it's kind of a hard strat to do. First off, make sure you have the hunt active mission 63. I'm sure everybody knows exactly where that is, so I shouldn't need to show it. Because this mission, one, it adds an extra Adamantoise to the field, and two, you're guaranteed a gold nugget every time you beat the mission, which sells for 60k. So even if any of these Adamantoises don't drop anything, but that's not the point, we're here to actually make them drop shit, so I'd recommend saving the game first. You're guaranteed at least 60,000 gil from this, but we're trying to get Plat drops and potential trap drops as well. So I'll try and go through this as quick as possible. I'm using level 1 equipment, so ideally you'd want to have maxed out... Ideally you'd want to have like at least a tier 2 weapon and like maxed out your power gloves and stuff like that, max out your clay rings and stuff. But because I'm not doing that at the moment, I'm making it a lot harder for myself. So ideally our stat should be a lot better, but we can still do it. So our equipment for this is Fang is all attack, but she has to have the resist earth for the base from the attacks, otherwise she'll take massive damage, more so than she already would anyway. And Genji Glove is definitely needed. You get that from mission 63 as well. You want to spam death for the first one, I guess, but after that you can do this strat. Light, we got an extra strength just in case. I use this Axis Blade as her best weapon. You can use the Quick Stagger potentially, but I prefer the Axis Blade because you get more turns. She's got the Growth Egg and Collector's Catalog. You want your two other priority members to have Collector's Catalog for items to drop, hopefully, and obviously clay rings on everyone. And then Vanilla's pretty much the exact same. She had two extra slots, so I put Resist Physical and Magic plus 150. And other than that, we should be good to go. Paradigms, I run 2 triple commandos for when he's staggered to get the kill. Triple rev to stagger. I have this when we fight the Adamantoise head on to not die, and we have this for when the Adamantoise has fallen and try to buff while debuff at the same time. Throw this on just in case they haven't put Imperial on, because the Adamantoise refuses to get Imperial sometimes. It's really, really frustrating. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now it's going to be a semi-long video because I'm going to show you the exact loop I do and pick up any convenient digs. You may come across a gold nugget in the process. Okay, not gold nugget this time, but that's okay. So the only adamant... Wow, another one? Jesus. It's not convenient enough for me. Let's just keep going. It's probably to the right. As I was going to say, the only Adamantoise we don't fight is that one right at the end, unless you have Episouls to restore your TP. Because these two Adamantoises out here are actually much stronger than the ones down in the cavern area. These guys have more stagger, more HP, and have more attack power. And they attack much, much faster too. They're more aggressive. So we're just going to go for an insta-summon here. Just get the... just go straight for the finisher. Okay, not bad.
What a sweetheart.
And then we're gonna do this on Fang. I'm gonna switch to this immediately. I only do that because she had a full ATB. Otherwise, I wouldn't deal with that. I put haste and faith on Vanille because she likes to, for some reason, use her physical attacks if she doesn't have faith. I don't know why that is, even though she has more magic. But, oh well, I'm not gonna try and decipher that right now. Ideally, you'd want to have Snow in the party because he has days in it as a Saboteur class. So you can fuck him up with days, but that's okay.
Follow my lead.
But I wasn't explaining the strat at all, to be honest. I'm gonna get the HP refresh. I'm gonna cancel here. Okay, I may not get the kill. Okay, we got it. Yeah, it's pretty tight. The strat is pretty tight, but you can do it. And I didn't. Oh, we got one. The platinum ingot. Sales are 150k. Awesome. Okay, so at least we got one, so it's not completely useless. And now we go down here. So yeah, I didn't explain that very well. So what happened there was I put Brave and Faith on Fang, and I immediately switched to Synergist and 2 Saboteurs because I had my ATB filled already. So I used the ATB and then switched, and I got a free ATB refresh. The ATB refresh happens every 2 bars, if that makes sense. So once it fills out twice, you can insta-switch to a free ATB bar. I'll try to explain it better here, because we actually have to fight the arms this time. Well, the legs, not the arms. So here we're going to do Brave Haste on Fang. But we're going to go insta-switch to Triple Ravager, because we're going to try and stagger at least one of the legs immediately. We use Blizzard here, because he's weak to Blizzard. I think he's weak to Thunder as well, but I think Thunder, for some reason, makes the stagger go down much faster by like a few points. Let's put Brave Haste on.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't want to lose, do ya?
So you can kill both legs at the same time, almost, but it's very. I feel like that's inconsistent. So what I do, I just take out one leg at a time. Brave Haste on.
Get with the program.
Okay, I'm just trying to get my HP back at this point. So that Faith I actually gave to Light, I was supposed to do this on the deal. So I wasted a little bit of time there. Unfortunately, the game auto-targeted to his head, so Light went up there and attacked the head first, which is not supposed to happen. Okay.
Don't want to lose, do
Just
ya?
back on, just get heals, and make sure that Fang has Brave. Then we're going back to Cerberus. Gonna let. One thing you want to make sure you do is when you high wind, don't do it as he stomps because it reduces the amount of damage it does by like half.
Time for a change.
So let's put what's happening. Haste and heal. Just make sure.
Don't want to lose, do ya?
Okay, now we can switch to the Triple Disaster because they have the 3 main buffs. Okay, so now you use Blizzard. You use the level 2 spells to make the stagger go up much faster. I'm going to get to at least 600. Nice, and now we're going to go for the kill. I'm going to do the HP refresh this time, so we're going to let her do her attack. And while she's doing that animation, I'm going to Paradigm Shift, so I didn't get the HP refresh, that sucks. Now I'm going to go for the high wind to get a kill. So But yeah, these Adamantoises have less HP and have less stagger gauge, so they're much easier than the ones out in the field. Unfortunately, nothing dropped. Sometimes it be that way. And now this is the mark, so we're going to use the exact same strat because it's pretty much the exact same Adamantoise. I think that one over there, I feel like it's the exact same as well, but it's protected by 3 wolves. So we're going to summon against that one. So once again, Brave Haste.
You're asking for it.
And then once the haste happens, we instant change to Try Disaster. Spam Blizzard. We should have a HP refresh gauge. And then once we get the stagger, we go back to this to get some heals, and while in the process, we can buff someone. So I'm going to buff Neil. That took a little bit too long, but we're all good. We'll switch to this now. We're going to pick up Light. May want to get some... May want to get some Phoenix Downs just in case some bullshit happens like that. Because for me, for some reason, I'm not going to bother attacking the leg yet because they will target the head. For some reason, the gate, in my case, the AI doesn't like to pick up fallen pylons. At least on the PC Windows version, for some reason. Okay, I'm going to make sure we get some health.
Here we go. Appreciate it.
Protect Brave on myself, because I need to make sure I have Brave. And now I'm gonna go for the kill. Oh shit! That sucks! It whiffed! It whiffed! Fuck me in my ass. I hate it. I fucking hate it. And now I might have to deal with Quake. That'd be really, really obnoxious. Now I gotta spend time. Yep, here it comes. Probably gonna have to put these down here. Ooh, I didn't.
Appreciate it. We survived.
That's so unfortunate, man. That's so unfortunate. To be fair, I had a feeling that might happen because he didn't throw his feet down for a while. Sometimes it be them.
Don't get predictable.
That's another reason why you don't want to use high wind on the leg, because it whiffs sometimes. Because oh, there we go. Peril. Come on in peril. Okay. Game is being a douche right now. Now we're gonna fire for 2 spells. I'm gonna do him again. And now we're gonna go for the kill.
Time for a change.
I don't think that's the HP refresh. I did it 1 turn too early. Okay, so hey, we got a trap. All right, that's my 3rd one actually, and a gold nugget. So that's a free 60k. I can't remember if it was 50 or 60. So yeah, that one took a bit too long because I whiffed the high wind because I did it at a wrong time. That was my bad. But I feel like he was gonna, if I didn't do it at that time, he was gonna lose the stagger gauge anyway. And this is the last Adamantoise that we fight in the loop. And because this guy is protected by some walls, we're just gonna summon here because we can. And then we're just gonna
rain down hell.
Fuck shit up. You should get like enough TP points
What a
from the
sweetheart.
free Adamantoises before this one. The two, yeah, you should get enough points, TP points from the free Adamantoises you kill from the initial first one. But if you don't, then don't bother fighting this one. But you should, even if you only had shit, being out of my mouth. Okay, now disaster. One. Yeah, you should have enough TP points to kill the Adamantoise. Summon against this Adamantoise. Is what I was trying to do. High wind and gone!
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
Yeah, baby. And just like that, unfortunately, I was only able to get one Plat drop, but I did get a Trap dropper as well on screen, so that's cool. And at this point, yeah, you do get a load of TP back. You get like 2.5 points from one Adamantoise, and that third bar, you should get enough points from the other two Adamantoises to farm this dude as well. So you should always have enough TP to do that loop of Adamantoises. And that's why we don't fight that Adamantoise there, because you don't have enough TP unless you use an Eversoul, which I technically do, but I'm just gonna say, assuming the viewer doesn't have Eversouls, because they do what's the word? They do cost a lot. And now, because I haven't done this Ring of Death yet to spawn the Longui, I'm gonna do a mission off screen, and then I do the mission, accept mission 63, and by the time I get back to this area, I should always have enough TP points to do the loop again. So yeah, that is basically my, what I call the Adamantoise loop, and you conveniently come to this area, so I always do the loop before accepting one of these missions, and I always try and farm all the missions. I always try to farm all of them before doing this exact hunt, because this is probably the worst fight in the entire game, in my opinion. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully this helps. If it doesn't, then my bad. It is kind of a strict strat, but once you get used to it, it does work. Even I fuck up here and there, but yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone.